Welcome to class. My name's Lutana Hahn. I'm the instructor for your Health Studies 400 course, Interprofessional Capstone. I am a faculty member in the Respiratory Care Department as well as chair of the Respiratory Department. I have a Master's of Health Science as well as being a registered respiratory therapist and registered sleep technologist. I'm going to start with an overview of what interprofessional education is, so you have a better understanding of what we're looking at in this course. So interprofessional education, or IPE, is defined by the World Health Organization as students from two or more professions that learn about, from, and with each other to enable effective collaboration and improve healthcare outcomes. So it is you working within your profession or your discipline to learn from other people about what their goals are, as well as let them know what your specific areas of expertise are. And interprofessional practice does come from this philosophy of patient-centered care, where the goal is to do what's best for the patient, and that as healthcare has become more and more complex and treatments and illness are more, really take more people with individual expertise to treat, how can we best work together to make sure we're doing what's right for the patient and have an idea of what other people are doing and how what they're doing with the patient may affect our outcomes as well. So the goals of IPE are to help prepare all healthcare professional students for deliberately working together with that common goal of building a safer and better healthcare system. So what we look for is individuals that have good team-based training, so you have some knowledge, skills, and attitude about how teams work. And what the research has shown is that the more we know about teams and how to work on them, we have safer hospitals and improved quality of care. So these behaviors and competencies are improved. And it's important to remember that how care is delivered is as important as what care is delivered. So there's 4 competencies that we're going to talk to when it comes to interprofessional education, and the first one is around values and ethics. This idea that we have a mutual respect and some shared values. Here's a list of several of the key things. I'll just kind of cover the first few. You can print these out if you'd like. The goal here is to place the interests of patients and the population at the center of interprofessional healthcare delivery. So again, focusing on the patient, and that we're looking to respect the dignity and privacy of patients while we're maintaining that confidentiality in the delivery of our team-based care. And there's several other ones that are just as important. Please read through those. The second core competency is this idea that we all have our own role and responsibility, and our goal then is to understand what those roles are and understand the roles of other professionals. So some of the key ones there are to be able to communicate your role to both the patient, family, and other professionals. And we get this even when we're just introducing ourselves. It's really important for patients to know who we are, what department we're with, and what we're there to do. Recognize our own limitations in skills, knowledge, and abilities. We are not everything to everyone, and we need to recognize when we need help from other people. The competency number 3 is around interprofessional communication, and the goal here is to communicate in a manner that supports this team-based approach. So the first competency here is choose effective communication tools and techniques, including information systems and communication technologies to facilitate discussions and interactions that enhance team function. Again, really focusing on how are we going to work together as a group. fourth competency is around teams and teamwork, relationship building, values, and principles. So we'll look at a few of these. Describe the process of team development and the roles and practices of effective teams. Develop a consensus on the ethical principles that guide all aspects of patient care and teamwork. Engage other healthcare professionals, appropriate to the situation, of course, in shared patient-centered problem solving. So I think these lists really give you a good idea of what these core competencies are around interprofessional education and interprofessional practice, that hopefully through this class we can demonstrate some of these with our activities so you have a better understanding of this. So what are we going to do in our class? What are we going to do in our class, I should say? Well, again, this is a pass-fail 1-credit class that runs for the last 10 weeks of this semester. Most likely, the majority of you are graduating in May, which is fabulous. Congratulations, that is great news. So I'm guessing this class isn't a huge priority for you, but at the same time, it's something you have to get done. So what I've done is I have placed you in groups of 3 members. Our focus for this course will actually be on smoking cessation. I figure it touches a wide range of professions as well as a huge contributor to disease and healthcare usage. So it's something we can all focus on. And what you're going to do is you're going to work to better understand smoking cessation from your discipline, meaning what does your discipline say that your role in smoking cessation should be, could be, or might be, depending on what that is. And then we're going to share your findings with your group. And then as a group, you'll work on a final project, which is creating an infographic and then writing up your findings. All along the way, you can let me know if you have questions. The course is online only, so there's no time that you have to come ever see me, but my office is in Health Science Riverside. I'm in office number 206B. You are welcome to make an appointment to come see me, and I do have some office hours that are posted in the syllabus. The syllabus gives you the details of the course, and I have a vague outline of our time frame, but really the time frame is somewhat up to your group. I decided that since this was a pass-fail course, it seemed appropriate to leave some of the other deadlines a little less structured, but you still have some outcomes that you need to deliver at certain points throughout the course. All the materials are currently posted, so you have access to see how the course is operating. Again, I look forward to our 10 weeks together, and let me know if you have questions.